6, an environmental disaster is turning into a partisan fight as millions of gallons of sewage spill into the Potomac River outside D.C. Hello, everybody. I'm Denise Koch. Welcome to WJZ's All Local News at 6. President Trump and Governor Wes Moore have repeatedly traded barbs over the past week on everything from that Potomac sewage spill to immigration. So what does this mean? And are citizens paying the price in this political tug of war? WJZ investigator Mike Helgren live downtown with a closer look at the fallout. Mike?
Denise, Governor Moore says he doesn't want to be combative, but the president keeps pushing, and all this fighting is raising the governor's national profile, particularly among Democrats. A lot of them like that pushback. Moore versus Trump. The political showdown is heating up.
Just a bad governor. He's not doing a good job. Wes Moore, he's doing a terrible job.
He seems to be wholly obsessed with me.
And nothing shows how much their relationship is in the toilet than the sniping over the massive sewage spill in the Potomac River. On Truth Social, Trump accused Moore of gross mismanagement.
He's clearly shown he's incapable of fixing this problem, which is why President Trump and the federal government are standing by to step in.
Moore pushed back, insisting the federal government is responsible.
This federal administration has been shirking its responsibilities and putting people's health at risk.
The back and forth regarding the sewage between either the governor or the president doesn't solve the problem immediately for the folks who are deeply affected by the Potomac River and, again, any of these sort of issues. And the governor has been on record saying that he does wish to work with anybody who's willing to work with him, but he doesn't want to bend the knee to anybody.
Malia Cromer heads the UMBC Institute of Politics and has done extensive polling on both Trump and Moore's approval ratings in Maryland.
The attention that the President of the United States has sort of given Governor Moore for any number of these conflicts are good, frankly, for his brand.
The fighting did not end on the Potomac. It spilled over into immigration after Moore signed a law banning some agreements between local and federal law enforcement.
It's another despicable action by Governor Wes Moore.
And the president did not invite Moore to a meeting of the nation's governors at the White House.
Why do you think President Trump has singled you out?
Well, I can't speak to the president's heart. I can speak to his actions.
While Moore gains exposure, there's the fear of retribution, particularly with big projects like the Francis Scott Key replacement bridge in the works that depend on federal help.
A governor of the state should not be held hostage in fear of retribution, because that retribution doesn't hurt him as an individual. It hurts the people who live here.
The corruption and the graft in Baltimore is probably the greatest in our country.
The president's criticism of Maryland is nothing new and played out 7 years ago. His target then was Baltimore and the late Congressman Elijah Cummings.
Those people are living in hell in Baltimore.
Those comments from 2019. Now back to that sewage spill. Washington, D.C.'s mayor has called it a public emergency and is asking the White House for cleanup help. We're live in your corner downtown. Mike Helgren, WJZ.
All right, thank you very much, Mike.